Peace and blessings, family. It's your brother, Minister Law. Today, I would like to share with you a question that was brought up regarding why did I get vaccinated. I didn't tell anybody not to get vaccinated, and I didn't tell anybody to get vaccinated. Just like I don't tell people to vote Democrat nor Republican. I believe that, as the messenger teaches us, wisdom is independent of all things. And as a student follower of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I deal with mathematics. You know what I mean? So I had to analyze this whole COVID-19 situation, and I respect the opinions of others. So I definitely listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I listen to the people that know about the vegan system, the herbologists. I looked at what the white man had to say with the CDC, the World Health Organization. Not that I trust the vaccination. I don't trust nothing from the devil. You know what I mean? That's one of the things when you have knowledge of self, you know what I mean, the knowledge of others become crystal clear. But one of the things that I also look at is mathematics, and do my own research, do my own analysis, do my own study, and then I look at my own personal situation and analyze what is the best course of action to take under these circumstances. Because at the end of the day, I realize we are at war. You know what I mean? And in warfare, sometimes you don't get to eat the way traditional people eat. Sometimes you got to eat out your helmet. Sometimes your shiny boots get mud on them. They get blood on them. You know what I mean? You're in survival mode. So in analyzing all that kind of stuff and literally seeing, I would say, at least 50 black people die that I know, not just on social media, but friends that I know that's FOIs, MGTs, disbelievers, atheists, Christians, whatever, black, white, candy stripe, young, old, wealthy, poor, whatever. People are really dying. You know what I mean? And when I did the math and I looked at the pros and cons of everything, you know, I decided, yeah, let me go ahead and what did I take? The Moderna's? Yeah, took the Moderna shot, 2 shots, I believe it was. Yeah, I went down to Paoli Hospital and took the Moderna shots. I'm the type that's really not into medicine at all. You know what I mean? I take medicine if I feel as though it's necessary, if you will. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait until I'm half dead. I've seen people half dead before they actually take the vaccination, sad to say. Being in the ministry, I know people that actually died. You know what I mean? Janaza funerals is, just at an all-time high because people, black people in particular, didn't get vaccinated. So when I looked at the math, it seemed like, damn, this COVID-19, black people dying from this. You know what I mean? And I had different people email me, call me, talk to, we build on different subjects. And one of the things that I noticed is, this is now August of 2021. As of August 2021, the mathematics is basically those that receive full vaccinations are not physically dying. We're talking like 99.99% of white people, black people, poor people, rich people. If they vaccinated, they just simply not dying from COVID-19. Unfortunately, not in Pennsylvania, but nationwide, those that are not vaccinated and they're getting this virus, they really are suffering. They're really dying. You know what I mean? And it's like some people decide to try to use natural herbs, whatever. My thing is, do whatever is in your best conscience. It's not my position to dictate anything. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? The Holy Quran teaches us that there's no compulsion or force in Islam. The message teaches us force faith is no faith, as the Bible puts it. You know what I mean? But again, Islam is mathematics. The messenger teaches us Islam is mathematics and mathematics is Islam. You know what I mean? And when look at it, it's like, I took the vaccine not because I necessarily trust the doctors or trust the vaccine. It's just that we're at war. And under the circumstances, you got to make a judgment. You got to make a judgment call. And when you are in that type of situation, you have to make a decision. And that decision isn't based on your correctness or is it right or wrong. It's based on expediency. It's based on your assessment of the circumstances that you're presently under. And you just got to use what our lessons teaches us in 24 Principles of Islam. It teaches us to use good judgment and discretion. You know what I mean? So I had to make a judgment call. And for me, the good thing is, just had a medical checkup with my primary care doctor, and she's like, you're 56 years old, blood pressure, perfect. Cholesterol, perfect. Weight, perfect. Muscle mass, perfect. Oxygenation, extremely high. So I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm fit, I'm conscious, I'm still active in the struggle for peace, truth, freedom, justice, and equality. What comes down the line, who knows? Now, I mean, you know, whether I have some futuristic COVID-19 reaction, I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, I deal with that then. But at the time in the past, over a year ago to now, this thing is real. You know what I mean? And again, I don't tell people you should vote for Trump or Biden. I don't tell people you should take the vaccination or you shouldn't take the vaccination. My thing is, like the messenger told us, the messenger never told us to vote Democrat or Republican. His thing was, if you vote, his thing was, make a wise decision, because our lessons teaches us that wisdom is independent of anyone. Now, I mean, wisdom is to make your knowledge known, the woman. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad believed in medicine. He was a man with diabetes. He was a man that had cataracts. He was a man that seen his doctor. He took his medication. You know what I mean? He wasn't a spooky man, but at the same time, he didn't believe in medicine. He believed that food was our medicine. Fasting was our medicine. Prayer was our medicine. You know what I mean? So we believe in answering our own prayers, but in that, we also believe in science. We also believe in the essence of the earth. So all medicines in some shape, form, or fashion come from some natural root, berry, tree bark, leaf, what have you. You know what I mean? But there are also man-made or chemically made products that's made from something in nature anyway. So everything comes from Allah, everything returns back to Allah. So to all the brothers and sisters out there in the struggle, my thing is, just do the math, do your own research, and make your best choice. You know what I mean? And be mindful that those of you that have underlying conditions, the situation could be a little more severe or deadly if you don't get vaccinated. So again, I can't tell someone they should get vaccinated, because maybe maybe your health is way better than mine. Maybe you don't need to get vaccinated. Maybe you naturally isolate yourself. You don't need to practice social distancing or wear your mask or what have you. But I'm on my way to the supermarket to get some fresh fruits and some fresh vegetables, as well as some good old-fashioned junk food, zoom zooms and zam zams, as we say in the belly of the beast. But I balance it all out. That's what our ancestors wanted us to do. That's that ancient principle of Mayat. You just be balanced out. You know what I mean? You want to balance the good and the bad. You know what I mean? The positive and the negative, and just make a decision. But that's a decision that you have to make for yourself. You know what I mean? Now, if you was to email me, call me, ask me for some advice on something, I could do that for your particular situation, but I can't just give a blanket statement because I'm a student, follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, and be like, oh, all FOI should do this, all FOI should do that. I definitely can't. I wouldn't never override the wisdom or the divine wisdom of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. You know what I mean? Meaning that our white and black people that's out there talking against the vaccinations, they have valid points. Black people in this country with medicine, you know what I mean, we definitely have excellent reasons to be hesitant for anything. But at the same time, you know what I mean, we take flu shots, if we wear our seatbelts in the car, if we take aspirin, if we drink a bottle of spring water, we really don't know what's in that water. I mean, if you eat an orange, you don't know what's really in that orange. You have no idea what pesticides was used on that crop of strawberries or blueberries or vegan salad that you're about to eat. None whatsoever. You may believe you do, but the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us in his last holy book, Al Sayr as Arab, in 1974, he told us that belief and knowledge are different. We can believe that there's an airplane outside on our doorstep, but once we open that door and look, now we know. Knowledge is to listen, know, and observe. Knowledge is the foundation. Wisdom is to make your knowledge known to woman. Understanding is a picture one makes in his mind of knowledge. So we want to get knowledge, we want to get wisdom, we want to get understanding, but the Bible teaches us with all our getting, understanding is the principal thing. So the Holy Quran teaches us the same thing, just in a slightly different way. They call knowledge alimi. You want to get that knowledge. You want to get the hakimi. You want to get the wisdom. You want to get the alifi. The alifi means the understanding. So you want to get knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You want to go through the 1, 2, 3, get that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the universe, of the sun, moon, and star, the black woman and child, and make it happen, family. Be safe. Black love, always. Salam Allah.